31 Proverbs in 31 Days, chapter 23. Verse 13 says, "Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he will not die. If you strike him with a rod, you'll save his soul from Sheol." Right, I'm not advocating that you hit your kids with a stick, tempting as it might be sometimes, but I am advocating discipline in children. Like, you can always tell, anywhere you go, you can tell immediately if the kid has been disciplined or not. And it's to the detriment of the child if they're not disciplined. I never understand this modern parenting vibe where it's like, oh, give your kids all these options, redirect them. Like, that's fine in context, but you also have to like keep them away from the fire. You don't give them a choice if they want to run into the fire or not. You tell them, hey, if you go into the fire, you're going to get hit. And if that means that I'm going to have to discipline you, then you better believe I'm going to discipline you because it's for your good. You know, our children aren't children for very long, and they don't magically just become adults and go, oh yeah, no, I'm going to behave. That's not how it works. Their code of behavior, their code of conduct, their code of morality is a parent's first responsibility. It's the way that we love our kids, and to spare them the rod, metaphorically, I think is one of the most foolish things that a parent can do for their child. I remember being on a plane one time, and this lady comes on, she's late, she's holding up the whole plane, and she brings this kid with her, and she starts giving this kid a choice of where he wants to sit. Is it the window? Is it the aisle? And then she starts explaining the options. Well, if you sit at the window, here's the advantage, but if you sit in the aisle, here's the advantage. And everybody's sitting there going, will you just sit this child down? We want to go. And everybody in that plane was just, nobody was thinking nice thoughts toward that lady or towards the child. A little discipline there. Hey kids, sit there, and then when we're flying, maybe we can swap. It's not rocket science. It's just common sense. When you discipline the child, you save them from future consequences. Sooner or later, they're going to run into people who are not going to give them choices, who are not going to be kind and encouraging, who are not going to give them options. You have to give your kids the best chance of being successful in life, and that starts with discipline. Today's dram is the Talisker 10, a classic Island/Highland whiskey from the beautiful Isle of Skye. Maritime, briny, sweet on the top, little green apple, smoky. It's everything that you would imagine an island whiskey to be, and it's a solid addition to anybody's whiskey shelf. So sip it slowly, get your kids in line, let them go and have the best chance at having a good life. Slainte Mhath. Tomorrow, chapter 24, Christmas Eve.